things. Shalom Israel, this is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commandant General Yana. Right, this is the ISUPK. Right, started out of 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York, teaching the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians since 1969, that they are the true biblical Jews of the Bible. Right, and today's Trinidad and ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago Sabbath Service. La Yashala, which means to Israel. Lapanya Akwadam, which means rise and face the east, which means to turn. I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew first. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Tabaa, Atazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Ayah, Bashamayim, Natananawa, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kababatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kababatinawa, Wala'a, Tabayainawa, Wanasayawan, Abal, Awshainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwat, Waala, Wadaparat, Laiwalamim, Aman. In the English, what we just said was, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Yahakak, the prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Babakashah, Natananawa, Akak, Akak, Narabah, Kalmakala, Wakal Marawa, Akak, Nataha, Amatzarium, Akak, Naakoyam, Amathiam, Akak, Alwa Kawat, Atamahala, Lagarashan, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Wada Aman. In the English, what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it. The prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Raknanawa, Ba'ishala, Abayat, Saparium, Barak, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Wada Aman. We just said in the English was, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Ashah, Ayanya, Al-Hahariya, Ma'ayan, Eba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'im, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Ba'arataza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Anna, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawama, Yashala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Aliad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Ashamash, Laayakaka, Wariak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makalrai, Yashama, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashama, Tazaathka, Nabawaaka, Maita, Waid, I will. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Most High, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Most High is thy keeper. The Most High is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Most High shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Most High shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayim, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Takarash, Wal-Shakwat, Al-Kayahana, Awayabeka, Yahamayawan, Wamayashanaka, Sharwa, Rash, Al-Maka, Yairayamwa, Sawad, Wayat, Waya, Tayaita Zawa, Al-Tisapawanyaka, Amawa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magawia, Wala'a, Yasaka, Shamya Shala, Aiwat Kaya, Namaait Zawa, Labyakarwa, Ailaka, Maria, Karatwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Waishmai, Alayam, Mawaba, Bahagarim, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Palashat, Amia Shabia, Tazawo, Gama Shawo, Nalawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zarawai, Labanyalawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasiyasara, Kayabian, Banakaal, Koyashwa, Nashamarwa, Bayanda Ara, Hayawa, the Man, La Adama, Shayathamwa, the Dabmawa, Kairab, Wakazahaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazan Manai, Kal Nayasa, Kal Nayasa, Kal Nasiya Kamwa, Asha, Amawa, Nairasha, Nanawa, Ath, Nawath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Roka, Gash, Tabaira, Yaira, Wakaza, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Arian, Kanta Redapma, Basairoka, Basa, Opatka, Tabahalam, Malaa, Panyam, Walawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahalwa, Aidiaid, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kayatha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labatka, Al Yawan, Al Kalha, Arataza. And the English that we just said was, keep not thou silence, O Most High, and hold not thy peace. Be not and be not still, O Most High, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asa also is joined with them. Therefore, open the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endo. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeb, and like Zeh. Yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Zalmun, who said, Let us take to ourselves the house of the Most High in possession. O my power, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Most High, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. This is the ISUPK curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force the riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinheads, Portico Matazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, or try to stop us from broadcasting your words to all the planet earth. That loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro to the earth, and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushai, Michael and Gabriel Come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us. As we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua, thank you always. So be it. So which means to turn. Yashabia, which means to be seated. All right, so today we're reading, continuing on from last week, reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 31 in the Hebrew. All right. Wanakwa. Ha'ayash. Ma'aiwan. Waha. Asha. Ahawa'a. Asha'a. Aiwana. Numbers chapter 6 and verse 1. Waya, the Ba. Yahweh, Al, Masha, La'ama, verse 2. The Ba, Al, Anya, Slakia, Banya, Yashala, Wa'a, Marath, Alaham, Ayash, Awa, Asha, Kaya, Yapala, Yapa, La'a, Lanada, Nada, Nazaya, Laha, Zaya, La Yahweh, verse 3. Maya Yayan, Salake Mayayan, Washa, Washaka, Yazaya, Kamatiza, Yayan, Waka, Matiza, Shaka, La'a, Yashafa, Wakal, Masharaf, Aina, Mayam, La'a, Yashafa, Ba'ai, Nabayam, Lakayam, Waya, Washayam, La'a, Yaakal, verse 4, Kal, Yamaya, Nazarawa, Makal, Asha, Aisha, Magapan, Ayayan, Makara, Zanayam, Aida, Zaga, La'a, Yakal, verse 5, Kal, Yamaya, Dada, Nazar, Rawa, Aira, La'a, Yaiba, Al, Rashawa, Aid, Malata. Salakia, 1 minute. We will. I know, when the time, she's going to get that. Exactly. All right, just a all right, let's check this out. Check it, come true. Yes. No set what you did. All right, continuing on from verse 6, right? Right? Kal, Yamaya, Azar, Yarawa, La Yahawa, I, Napash, Mata, La'a, Yaba'a, right? In the English. Numbers chapter 5 and verse 31. Then shall the man be guiltless from iniquity, and this woman shall bear her iniquity. Right? Numbers chapter 6 and verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when either man or woman shall separate themselves to vow a vow, Salakia, of an Nazarite, to separate themselves unto the Most High, verse 3, he shall separate himself from wine and strong drink, and shall drink no vinegar of wine, or vinegar of strong drink. Neither shall he drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat moist grapes, or dried. Verse 4, all the days of his separation shall he eat nothing that is made of the vine tree, from the kernels even to the husk. Verse 5, all the days of the vow of his separation, there shall no razor come upon his head, until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separated himself unto the Most High. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow. Verse 6, all the days that he separated himself unto the Most High, he shall come at no dead body. Right, reading on from Numbers 6 and verse 7 in the Hebrew. Right. La'a, Wayawa, Wala, Amawa, La'a, Kayawa, Wala, Akatawa, La'a, Yatama'a, Laham, Bamatam, Kaya, Naza, Allah, Ayawa, Ail, Ra'a, Shawa, verse 8, Kal, Yamaya, Nasawa, Kodash, Awa'a, La Yahawa, verse 9, Wakaya, Yama, Yamawat, Salakia, Mata, Aila Yawa, Papa, Ta'ai, Pata, Ama, Pata, Ma'a, Ra'ash, Laza, Rawa, Waga, Laka, Ra'a, Shawa, Bayawam, Taha, Rathawa, Bayawam, Asha, Bayaaya, Yaga, Akanawa, verse 10, Baba, Yawam, Asha, Mayanaya, Yaba'a, Shataya, Tarayam, Awa, Shanya, Banya, Yawana, Al, Akahan, Al, Patak, Ahala, Mawa'aida, verse 11, Wa'ai, Wa'aisha, Akahan, Akad, Laka, Ta'atha, Wa'akad, La'aila, Wakapa, Aila Yawa, Maasha, Kata'a, Ai, Anapash, Wakadash, Ath, Rashawa, Mayawam, Ahawa. Verse 12. Waha Zaya La Yahawa Ath Yamaya Nazarawa Waha Baya'a Kabash Ban Shana Tawa Da Asham Waha Yamayam Ara Ashanayam Yapalawa Kaya Tama'a Nazarawa. Verse 13. Waza Atha Tawa Tawarath Anna Zaya Mayawam Malatha Yamaya Nazarawa Yaba Ya'a Atawa Al Patak Ahala Mawa'ida. In the English, Numbers chapter 6 and verse 7, he shall not make himself unclean for his father, or for his mother, or for his brother, or for his sister, when they die, because the consecration of his power is upon his head. Verse 8, all the days of his separation he is holy unto the Most High. Verse 9, and if any man die very suddenly by him, and he had defiled the head of his consecration, then he shall shave his head in the day of his cleansing. On the 7th day shall he shave it. Verse 10, and on the 8th day he shall bring 2 turtles or 2 young pigeons to the priest, to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 11, and the priest shall offer the one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering, and make an atonement for him, for that he sinned by the dead, and shall hallow his head that same day. Verse 12, he shall consecrate unto the Most High the days of his separation, and shall bring a lamb of the first year for a trespass offering, but the days that were before shall be lost, because his separation was defiled. Verse 13, and this is the law of the Nazarite. When the days of his separation are fulfilled, he shall be brought unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Nice thing about this too, right? What do you call it now? You see, even if by mistake, you understand? Nobody guesses that. That is not the point now. The point is to be committed onto your custom. Yeah? What I notice, taking a look and as you're going through now, you know, we just continue to think about it, and as these people them shipping season pass now, they vain, useless we call it season pass now to other. Right? A real important thing we notice is this. The general said this on Thursday too. You're saying it's all they feel like they have now. You know what I mean? So when this one day to celebrate alone, wherever you feel like that is everything, and if you miss that, you miss it, you know? As they say, you miss it birthday. You know, because you're so thirsty then you're so, you know what I mean, feeling like you have FOMO, we call FOMO, and you feel I'm missing out now. So if that thing happen, like you know, yeah, all fall apart caricature, right? And here the nice thing about we culture now. There are so much days, so it becomes something normal there. Right? And I hear you just see this plenty now, but children and all of that, you want to not have them going in school and feeling like they're missing out, like the whole world falling apart if they're experiencing the stupid Christmas now. When you full of things, so nobody can trick you with no shit. You understand? You ain't buying into that shitness. You know what I mean? You're free from that. So that is a nice sweet thing about the Most High too. And you see we saying, or no friggin' hand, the can nobody gets. If you want to bargain, anytime you bargain. No, like you know, you're bound to bargain here. Because the white man say do this. So as he say do that, all he can just put things in place because he have the ability to do so. Put things in place to make all the money and suck your dry. And because now you're feeling like there is a custom that you must celebrate and you must come together, everybody gets, and that is how you show love to one another, you're getting sucked into the right through. Left, right, and center. Looks like peace. Yeah. That is it. Correct. Yeah. Right. Correct. That is it. Correct. No. Correct. Correct. That is it. Correct. Correct. The Most High in Christ, Maji, both on both ways, right? Because I can't remember who it was, but some lady I was talking with some time ago now, right? And she was like, what did she just say? Something along the same lines now. Something along the same lines with something regarding to the festive thing now. Them kind of, you know what I mean? And then when she look at it, she's saying, boy, you know, like all this garbage here, really, and then there's one day, but there's one day and it passed, you know what I mean? Yeah, all this stuff run around thing, chalala, bam, bam, and that's what we have to get to see again. Not having your culture is why them things go happen. Yeah. Oh, that is what I was coming to, because I think I told you this too. I said that is when we don't have a culture. If we did have a culture now, you ain't looking to try and find some way to fit in, to belong, to feel like you're loved, you understand? Yeah. That is it, correct. Correct, correct. Christ, Maji. Right? Um, right, so going back to the Hebrew. Let's see. Numbers chapter 6 and verse 14 in the Hebrew. Waha, Korayak, Ak, Korah, Banawa, La Yahweh, Kabash, Ban, Shanathawa, Tamayam, Akkad, La Aila, Waka, Bashar, Akath, Bath, Shanatha, Tamayam Ha, Lakata'a, Laka, Tata, Wa Ayala, Akkad, Tamayam, Bashar, Lamayam, verse 15. Basalah, Matazawath, Salath, Kalath, Wallah, Wallath, Bashaman, Wara, Waya, Matazawath, Masha, Kayam, Bashaman, Mama, Nakatham, Mana, Saka, Yaham, verse 16. Baha, Korayak, Akahan, Lapanaya, Yahweh, Wa Aisha, Ath, Kata'a, Tawa, Wata, Ilathawa, verse 17. Wata, Ayala, Ya Aisha, Sabak, Shalamayam, La Yahweh, Ayl, Salah, Amma, Tazawath, Aisha, Akahan, Ad, Mana, Katawa, Wata, Asakawa, verse 18. Wagalak, Salaki. Anna, Zaya, Patak, Ahala, Mawaida, Ath, Rash, Nazayawa, Nazarawa, Walakak, Sha'ira, Rash, Nazawa, Anathan, Ay, Ash, Ashar, Takath, Sabak, Awala, Ashar, Namaham, Namayam, Salakia. Verse 19. Walakak, Akahan, Ath, Azara'ai, Mashallah, Mana, Ayala, Waka, Wakalath, Matazah, Akaf, Mana, Asal, Asala, Ara, Wayak, Wara, Koyak, Matazah, Akad, Wanathan, Ai, Kapaya, Adna, Anazaya, Aka, Ataga, Lakawa, Ath, Nazarawa, verse 20. Waha, Nayap, Awatham, Akahan, Tana, Papa, Lapanya, Yahawa, Kudash, Awa'a, Wakahan, Za, Tana, Papa, Wa'aila, Shawak, Ata, Roma, Waka, Yesatha, Anna, Zaya, Yayan. The book of Numbers, chapter 6 and verse 14. And he shall offer his offering unto the Most High, one he lamb of the first year without blemish for a burnt offering, and one ewe lamb of the first year without blemish for a sin offering, and one ram without blemish for peace offerings. Verse 15. And a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, and wafers of unleavened bread anointed with oil, and their meat offering, and their drink offerings. Verse 16. And the priest shall bring them before the Most High, and shall offer his sin offering and his burnt offering. Verse 17. And he shall offer the ram for a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Most High, with the basket of unleavened bread. The priest shall offer also his meat offering and his drink offering. Verse 18. And the Nazarite shall shave the head of his separation at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and shall take the hair of the head of his separation, and put it in the fire, which is under the sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 19. And the priest shall take the sudden shoulder of the ram, and one unleavened cake out of the basket, and one unleavened wafer, and shall put them upon the hands of the Nazarite, after the hair of his separation is shaven. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them for a wave offering before the Most High. This is holy for the priest, with the waved breast and heaved shoulder, and after that the Nazarite may drink wine. Yeah. Oh, what funny? Well, excuse me for laughing, right? But what funny is that a lot of people just take these things and them out of the Bible. Like a lot of people like to cut in the Caribbean here, especially, right? They like to cut the Bible. If it's not on a psalm of the cases, They read it and they just interpret that to mean what they want, as opposed to what the Lord wants. The Lord just wants us to be engulfed in what we're supposed to be doing. None of this mean nothing significant, as opposed to if you do this, you will have control over some kind of outcome. Or you could maneuver some type of power and wield control over something. That is not what all is about when you see this. A lot of what we call Christianity. Christianity is just white lies, right? It's just that infiltrated the society that have them thinking a particular way or thinking that they have some type of power that they could wield, right? Apart from the most side. Something significant again, the general say, Thursday going in class, right? The strength of Samson, our brother asked if Samson here was his power, right? Samson here wasn't his power. Solomon's wisdom wasn't his power. Our King, Jesus Christ, as the world know him, Yahweh Shai, right? His ability to heal wasn't his power. Daniel, ability to decipher people, right? And to read and clarify things and make right judgment wasn't his power. You could find it so forth and so on. These things are not your power. You see, doing what the Most High say, the Most High say, understand, the joy of the Lord is your strength. The joy that you get from being engulfed in your culture, that is your strength. That is where power lies, not in you, but in the Lord working through you. Everything that he said to do for all them particular reasons in him, he does have all them things in him that line up, and it is he say make a wave offering. What wave offering is in the logic mind then, or the seemingly logic mind, what did it do? Nothing. Tell Moses, stretch your rod, open the Red Sea. So what do you mean? So now we can just pick up a rod and we're supposed to get some power and hey, Father God, you know, we need our help. We need the Amalekites and them to get slaughtered. We need to get free from captivity. Where have you magic on? Power has come from obedience to the Most High. See, because we lack that ability to listen, we lose trust and focus on where we're supposed to be. Just as my brother say too, right? We just be right there close to the promised land, right? And we going and spin around in circles because we just don't not follow the instruction, which is just do this. Once our people could get back from being distracted from white lies, from white society and all the garbage they're painting, when that is not the outcome, when that is not the thing that has helped nobody, all his stuff, all his traditions and all of that don't help nobody, don't help no society. When Jeremiah 16 and 19 saying, you're trusted in lies, you follow on things that have no profit. You're trusted in a paraphrasing, your father lies, and things wherein there is no profit, things that are useless, things that ain't helping nobody. You and them going to recognize it now. Christmas is do for we, why? What birthdays is do for we, why? What is do? I just find when we celebrating this thing, like somebody is get rich and we just get poor. What really take them lazy? That is what Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians need to recognize, need to understand. The more we can get that, the more we can understand that, hey, all this is just games. All this is just playing into he's sucking we dry and we feeling, you know what I mean, that we need we need this to survive and be part of this society when we learn to look at it. Money, you understand, ain't coming your way, still poor, you understand, by the month, right? So the most important things for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to understand is understanding to trust what is work for you. The Lord saying do this. This is how you understand that, hey, your enemies go flee 7 ways. Right? You go be above and not beneath. Right? Nobody go be, you understand, paying you no child support thing. Right? Nobody playing you no games. You have to go to no court. Instant and pay this extra thing to get something do. You know what I mean? You have to wait on them to decide if they go free you, if they go, you know, if they go let you go. Or they, you know what I mean? Or what kind of mercy you want to beg from a merciless beast. When you don't have mercy upon the old or the young, you don't care. The nursing, you understand, white nurses, right, which is statistically proven, they are the largest serial murderers on planet Earth in terms of in their field. In the medical field, they just seem to kill, to unalive the young children of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Even trying to establish, which could be done, but it's very hard. Which one you rather? You rather try to establish your own Black Wall Street again? Because when we have Black Wall Street, you just get jealous and bomb it up. Or do what the Lord say, so the Lord can protect us, and then we can have anything we want. Then we have to call it Black Wall Street. That's not call it Wall Street because we're in charge. When you know Wall Street, you know what I. You know what it's Black people who own that. How about that? How about not having to beg somebody for your own space to operate? Rather than ruling the place, and you know, because you know how to run the place, because you're operating under what is work for the whole planet. For the whole planet used to say in Deuteronomy 4, where it is a wise and understanding people. What people is there so great and have a law such great as this? That wise and understanding and know how things are run and how to do this and how to do that. Which one you rather? You gotta try to fight up a little spot somewhere so that if you know what I mean, that them anytime that they don't have, and you in your little space, you know what they come and do? They come in your place to go and take it or bomb it up or destroy it. If you can have, we can have it, you can have it too. Which one you are? I'll tell you which one I would rather not understand being under the mercy of a merciless beast. How about that? Right? So blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the culture for our people, that is the culture that's work on the planet belongs to us. And the only place that know exactly and understand and appreciate that is the ISUPK. That is why men should leave off all of this guessing and wondering and trying their own rhythm and just fall in line with what has worked for we. That's the same issue that we had with Quran data and all of them, that they feel that commanding generally and Moses or Yahushai taking on too much. When all they need to do is support that work. Just go and follow, so you have one line of instructions or one set of instructions that is work and just distribute it to the people. So now it will have more arms. If you want to do something, it don't make sense you trying to do what you want to do. Do what is work. You're not saying, hey, this is my son here, him. Listen to that. Do what is work and now multiply with hands to get more done. How about that? So we're doing what's work. So you will see day and day how stupid and how dumb it could be. Right? You see day and day out, Captain Zara excluding men left, right, and center. Gadai one, Captain Katazai, you understand? Men that undefeated. Come on, General Yana, General Mahiman, undefeated. When you see in this, you follow now, you have to study. Hey, I want to go where things is work. Where things is work, that is exactly where you function and following. How about that? That should make sense, right? Well, here's what you have to do now. Seeing this, you just have to go and find out, hey, what is work for this community here, right? I seen all over the world, I seen all they doing food drive, I seen all they doing prison program, I seen all they doing that, whatever the cases. All right, so how does I can now become part of the help, the movement to help this thing go forward? And I all, wherever you come with, you follow, come with your hands swinging, come with knowledge, come with no knowledge, come drunk, come wherever, you understand, just come. Because you're seeing that it have a road, that have a way call it a road map to where things go. And I said, let's multiply that. Why? What they say again? With the wheel now. What you call it? Why try to reinvent the wheel? The wheel are already rolling and that's already working. You follow? So let's find out how to add to that wheel moving. Nice one. Yeah. As I was trying to say, as Jesus Christ is saying, come and follow me, you understand? Come and learn of me. My yoke is easy and my burden light. I figure out nothing. I don't figure it out already. That's about it. What he says, eh? Normal. I just read back on to the Hebrew and then go again, man. Right? Numbers chapter 6 and verse 21 in the Hebrew, right? Right. Zata, Torah, Na, Zaya, Asha, Yada, Karabanawa, La Yahweh, I, Nazarawa, Malabad, Asha, Tasha, Yaga, Yadawa, Kapaya, Nadarawa, Asha, Salakia, Yada, Khan, Aisha, I, the Waraf, Nazarawa was 22. Wayada Ba, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La'amar was 23. The Ba, Al, Aharon, Wala'a, Salakia, Wa'ala, Banayawa, La'amar, Kaha, Tabar, Wakawa, Ath, Banya, Yashala, Amawa, Laham was 24. Yabarakaka, Yahweh, Yah, Shamarak was 25. Ya'ara, Yahweh, Panayawa, Alayaka, Wara, Kanak was 26. Yasha'ah, Yahweh, Panah, Yawah, Allah, Yaka, Waya, Shema, Laka, Shalawam was 27. Basha, Mawa, Ath, Shemaya, Ain, Banya, Yashala, Wa'a, Naya, Abba, Rakam. Right, in the English, Numbers chapter 21, Numbers chapter 6 and verse 21. This is the law of the Nazarite who had vowed, and of his offering unto the Most High for his separation, beside that his hand shall get, according to the vow which he vowed. So he must do after the law of his separation. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, verse 24, The Most High bless thee and keep thee. The Most High make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. And then you read in English. Hebrew. Right? The book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Haya, Bayawam, Kalawath, Masha, Laha, Karam, Koyam, Salakia, Amma, Shakan, Waya, Mashak, Atawa, Waya, Kodash, Atawa, Watha, Kal, Kalayawa, Watha, Amma, Amazabak, Watha, Kal, Kalayawa, Waya, Mashakam, Waya, Kodash, Atham, verse 2, Waya, Korabawa, Nasha, Yaya, Yashala, Ra'a, Ra'ashaya, Bayat, Abatham, Nasha, Yaya, Amatata, Aima, Dayam, I, Apa, Wadayam, the street, Waya, Bayawa, Ath, Kura, Banam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Shasha, Aigalath, Tizabah, Basha, Naya, Aisha, Baka, Aigala, Ai, Shanya, Adna, Shayam, Mashawa, Lakad, Waya, Korea, Bawa, Awatham, Lapanya, Amma, Shakan, verse 4, Bayama, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Lama, verse 5, Kak, Matham, Waha, Yawa, Laibad, Ath, Ibadath, Ahala, Mawaida, Na, Tata, Awatham, Al, Allah, Wayam, Ayash, Kapaya, Aiba, Tawa, verse 6, Waya, Wayakach, Masha, Ath, Ai, Alath, Watha, Abaka, Wayathan, Awatham, Al, Allah Wayam, verse 7, Ath, Shathaya, Ai, Galawath, Watha, Arabaita, Abaka, Nathan, Labanaya, Ra, Shawan, Kapaya, Ibadatham. In the English, Numbers chapter 7, verse 1. And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle and had anointed it and sanctified it, and all the instruments thereof, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them. Verse 2. That the princes of Israel, heads of the house of their fathers, who were the princes of the tribes, and were over them, who were numbered, offered. Verse 3. And they brought their offering before the Most High, 6 covered wagons, and 12 oxen, a wagon for 2 of the princes, and for each one an oxen. And they brought them before the tabernacle. Verse 4. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 5, take it of them, that they may be to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt give them unto the Levites, to every man according to his service. Verse 6. And Moses took the wagons of the oxen and gave them unto the Levites. Verse 7. 2 wagons and 4 oxen he gave unto the sons of Gershon according to their service. But the book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 8. In the Hebrew, Wa'atha, and Rabbi, Ha'ai, Galath, Wa'atha, Shemanath, Abakar, Nathan, Labanya, Mararaya, Tapaya, Ibadatham, Bayad, Ayathama, Ban, Aharon, Akahan, verse 9. Allah, Banaya, Kaat, La'a, Nathan, Kaya, Ibadath, Akadash, Ilham, Bakar, Tapa, Yasha, Awa, verse 10. Waya, Koreabawa, Anna, Shayam, Ath, Kadna, Kanakat, Amma, Sabak, Bayawam, Amma, Amashak, Atawa, Waya, Koreabawa, Anna, Sha'ayam, Sha'ay, Anna, Shaya Amma, Ath, Koraba, Nama, Tapanya, Amazabak, verse 11. Waya Amma, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Nasha, Ya'a, Akkad, Layawam, Nasha, Ra'a, Nasha, Ya'a, Salakia, Akkad, Layawam, Yakwa, Ra, Yabawa, Ath, Ra, Banama, Laka, Akath, Amazabak, Ya, Ama, Rayam, Bayawam, Ra, Ashawan, Ath, Ra, Rabana, Wa, Naka, Shawan, Ban, Aima, Yanadab, Nama, Amata, Yaha, Wada, verse 13. Okra, Waka, Rabanawa, Airath, Isaac, Akath, Shalah, Shayam, Oma, Aham, Aha, Masha, Kala, Mizrak, verse 14. Kapal, Akath, Ashurab, Zahab, Mala, Malaha, Batarak. Book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 8. And four wagons and 8 oxen he gave unto the sons of Merari, according unto their service, under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. Verse 9. But unto the sons of Kohath he gave none, because the service of the sanctuary belonging unto them was that they should bear upon their shoulders. Verse 10. And the princes offered for dedicating of the altar in the day that it was anointed. Even the princes offered their offering before the altar. Verse 11. And the Most High said unto Moses, they shall offer their offering, each prince on his day, for the dedication of the altar. Verse 12. And he that offered his offering the first day was Nashon, the son of Aminadab, of the tribe of Judah. Verse 13. And his offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels. After the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them were full of fine flour, mingled with oil for a meat offering. Verse 14. 1 spoon of 10 shekels of gold, full of incense. Book of Numbers, chapter 7, chapter 8, Salakia. Chapter 7 and verse 15. Check some real quick. Right. Number 7 and 15 in the Hebrew. Parah, Akkad, Ban, Bakar, Ayala, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Ban, Shana, Tawa, Ayla, the 16, Sha'aya, Isaiah, Akkad, Akata'atha, the 17, Bala, Zabak, Ashar, Ramayam, Bakar, Shanayam, Ayah, Alayam, Kamasha, Aita, Wadayam, Kamasha, Kaba, Shayam, Madya, Shidna, Kamasha, Sahar, Karaban, Nakar, Shawan, Ban, Aima, Yanadab, verse 18, Bayawam, Ashanaya, Kakwa, Bayam, Natha, Nathan Allah, Ban, Tazawaira, Mashaya'a, Yeshashaka, verse 19. Akarab, Ath, Karabanawa, Irath, Kasap, Akath, Shalah, Shayam, Mama Aha, Masha, Allah, Azar, Azarak, Akkad, Kasap, Shaba'ayam, Shakal, Bashakal, Akadash, Shana, Yaham, Mala'ayam, Salath, Falah, Falah, Bashaman, Amanaka, Iswenti, Kapa, Akaf, Aishara, Zahab, Mala'aham, Mala'aha, Watarak, is 21. Pa, Para, Akad, Ban, Paka, Ayala, Akad, Kubash, Akad, Bana, Ban, Shanatawa, La'ila. In English, Numbers chapter 7 and verse 15. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, verse 16. One kid of the goats for a sin offering, verse 17. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nashon, the son of Abinadab, verse 18. On the second day, Nathaniel, the son of Zoar, prince of Issachar, did offer. Verse 19. He offered for his offering 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 20 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for meat offering. Verse 20. 1 spoon of gold of 10 shekels, full of incense. Verse 21. One young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. All right. So it is going again as we go ahead next week again. Thanks for tuning in, or to order for tuning in. Come back and let's continue with the message, and you can leave your questions over the guesses and somebody will get to them. All right. That concludes today's Sabbath service. I imagine which means to stand. La Yashala, which means to Israel. All right. La Panya Kodam, which means to rise and face the east, south, which means to turn. Pass me the thing, remote back of the shop. Let's turn it up. Please. Don't want that. No my head fucking big and we block anything. So I don't know. I lost penny Hebrew. Amanawa. Shema Shemaya. Kodash. Aya. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakotka. Tabaha. Ratazaka. Aya. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Aya. Washamaya. Nathan. Anawa. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabawat Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kababati Nawa. Wala'a. Tabai Ainawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Aushainawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwat. Wahala. Wataparath. Laiwalamium. Aman. In the English, what we just said was, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, the Hakak, the prayer for the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Baba Kasha, Natan Nawa, Akak, Akak, Narapaa, Kal Makala, Wakal Madawa, Akak, Ataha, Amadizarium, Akak, La Koyam, Amathiam, Akak, Al Wakawat, Atamala, Lagarushan, Ba'ashem Yahushua, to what man. In the English, what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. The prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Baraklinawa, Waishala, Abiyath, Saparium, Babakasha, Yahweh, Salakia, Yahweh Shai. Oh shit, forget that from Salakia, right? Right? Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushai, to what man. In the English, what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Ashah, Ayanya, Al Hahari, Ma'ayan, Yabaa, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayam, Rarataza, Alethan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Alianawam, Shamarka, Ana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawama, Yashala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tizalka, Aliad, Yamianka, Yawamam, Ashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wariak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashama, Athnapaska, Yahweh, Yashama, Tazaratka, Obawaaka, Maitha, Wa'id, Iwalam. In the English, we just said was, I lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Most High, which made heaven and earth. You will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Most High is thy keeper. The Most High is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Most High shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Most High shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalm 33 in the Hebrew, Alahayim, Aldamayalaka, Altakarash, Baat Shakwat, Alkayahana, Awayabyaka, Yahamayawan, Umeshanaka, Shawa, Rash, Ilamaka, Salaki, Yaira Yamwa, Sawad, Waya, Taya Ai, Tazawa, Adzapawanika, Amawa, Nakawa, Wanakakidam, Magawya, Wala'a, Isaka, Shamya Shal, Aiwad, Kaya, Nawa Aida Zawa, Labia Kadwa, Alyaka, Bariath, Yakarathwa, Alhalia, Adawam, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawaaba, Wahagariam, Kabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Palashath, Amya Shabyan, Tazawo, Gamashawo, Nalawa, Aimam, Ayawa, Zarawai, Labanilawat, Salah, Aishalam, Kamadian, Kasaya, Sara'a, Kayabian, Manakaal, Koyashwan, Ashamarwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ara, Ayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamwa, Nadamawa, Kairab, Wakazahaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazalmanai, Kal, Nasayakamwa, Asha, Amawa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Ath, Naawath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Napanya, Roka, Kaash, Tabaira, Yaira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Arayam, Khan, Tharadapma, Basairaka, Abasa, Wapathka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahalwa, Aidaid, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Alyawan, Al-Kalha, Arataza. And the English of we just said was, keep not thou silence, O Most High, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Most High, for lo, thine enemies make them out, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They have opened Salakia. All right, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asa also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the book of Kison, which perished at Enlo. They became as down for the earth. Make their nobles like a Reb, and like Zeh, yea, all their princes, as Zabah, and as Zalmun, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of the Most High in possession. O my power, make them like the whale, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Most High. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High of all the earth. ISUPK curses, blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the church of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the schools, force the riches to enter into thy sanctuary, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prince system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Postico Matazi, the gay movement, lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words toward the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro to the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, through the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushai, thank you always. So be it. All right, so which means the 10. All right. You're going to give her one courtesy salute and a visual Majam Shabbat. Majam, Barak, Yahweh Shemir Shemakata, Edimata, dismiss. So what again, Hebrew? Chapter sheeted man, don't know.